So Jimmy Butler and the Heat did not reach an agreement on an extension this offseason, with reports Butler is willing to bet on himself this season. According to Shams, Butler will play out this season and is determined to have a big year to set up a major payday when he can opt out of the final year of his deal this upcoming summer.
Can you start that over?
I know you weren't.
I'm sorry, I was keying over here.
I know. I wish I could give y'all the attention.
I'm sorry, you're going to have to read that.
I wish I could give y'all the attention.
You got to read it again. I'm sorry.
Put something in the jar. So I said Jimmy Butler and the Heat did not reach an agreement on an extension this offseason. Reports Butler is willing.
He wasn't talking about nothing. He talking about shit.
We got on in there. Yeah, we missed shit. Okay.
You talking about Jimmy Butler. Oh, yeah, go ahead, keep it going.
You missed a valuable portion, but like I said, Jimmy Butler, he did agree to an extension. Jimmy, in the last year of his deal, has a player option next summer. He's looking to get a big payday when he can opt out of the final year of his deal next summer. So according to Sam Amick, the Warriors may be interested in making a trade for Butler to pair with Steph Curry. Jimmy Buckets turned 35 in September. Since joining the Heat in 2019, he's missed 100 regular season games, 7 playoff games. Never played more than 64 games in the season with Miami. Missed 27 games this past season, including the entire playoffs. But trying to keep Steph happy, and I think that's the one thing that we didn't talk about in our last discussion. Everything with these Warriors now is we want to keep Steph happy. Steph said he's committed to winning. He wants to try to get another chip. So you can't be in this rebuild mode if you're not trying to make a move. Y'all talk about the Lakers and them not, bringing the star in, but the Warriors are, I think, in a similar situation. Would Jimmy Butler be a good fit with the Warriors, and how much would he move the needle for them?
Jimmy for Kuminga?
Yep, that looks like.
I know you always thinking the same thing. I'm thinking
if you're Pat Riley,
perfect.
If you're Pat Riley, you're gonna go after youth. You're gonna go after youth and.
Is he not a young Jimmy Butler? Kuminga?
Well, it's hard to tell right now.
Probably a little bit more. He's more athletic than Jimmy was.
I don't see. I mean, do you see Pat Riley going after anybody else on that team?
Mm-hmm.
Right? I want him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nobody else fits.
Cheaper.
Pair him with Bam.
Yeah, with Bam.
Sign it. It'd be.
Yeah.
It'd be a sign. It'd be a straight sign and trade.
That'd be I want to get rid of Jimmy though.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
That's the thing.
Well, I want to get rid of Jimmy.
That's facts.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I want to get rid of Jimmy.
It's also, but
It'd just be some picks or something. Do they got to go?
I don't.
You run the risk though now, Jimmy becoming a free agent.
No, they
and him walking for nothing. So
Pat Riley put his foot in the sand.
So,
right?
But what have they won? They Jimmy walk.
Yeah.
I put my foot in the sand.
Okay. I let Jimmy Butler walk.
Leave
He
it,
plays
Jimmy.
hard. I like him as a, but what
We ain't won nothing.
we won nothing. We made
We ain't won nothing.
doorstep.
You good.
We won
You know what it'd be interesting because you let him walk, right? Because that is the real decision, right? The real decision is stop signing and trading. Right? I know you goofies is scared about, I don't get nothing from my asset. I don't believe my asset has enough balls
To leave.
to lose 40 to 50-some million. Right? It's easy to want to leave if I can sign him for whatever he wants and then trade him. But you just walk on, motherfucker. I still got money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Somebody come.
So if
somebody come in here.
somebody come in. So if Jimmy decides to leave,
This is-
because I trust he would just you never know.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, hey, Kuminga, I got this kind of money to throw at you.
But now
In
you
Miami.
run the risk. But you run the risk of the Warriors just matching that.
Oh, yeah, so they're gonna sign Jimmy for whatever contract Jimmy gonna want, and Kuminga. I'll play chess on that one.
Yeah,
I don't
for
think
sure.
that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I call Cap.
So whatever money I would have gave Jimmy, I'll just give it to the.
And we got a
22.
year, and he's a year older and a year out.
Yeah.
So it don't. Nah.
So if I'm Miami, I'm gonna just let the season play out.
Absolutely.
Because knowing this, Jimmy's on his contract. Yeah. How many games you played last year?
Let me double check.
58?
He's gonna play more than that this year.
81.
He's gonna play a lot of games. He's gonna average.
Oh yeah, he gonna average. He gonna play about
25.
77.
And he gonna average 25.
So you think they get that trade off before
No.
trade deadline?
No, there's no need.
Nah,
Jimmy played 60 games last year.
He's playing
Play more than
70. He's playing 77 to 81 games. Cause this is his contract. Yeah, you see, for the first year, he ain't coming with no bullshit here. He ain't fucking around.
None of that, yeah, none of that.
Ooh, none.
Hasn't played more than 70 games since 2017. Just
Okay, so he
because-
plays.
What
Hey, that's a long time.
We'll give him
was that his
70.
contract year?
That was in Philly?
Okay, we'll give him 70.
I was with the Bulls.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
shit.
okay, we'll give him 70.
He ain't played over 70 since he was with the Bulls.
Can he play 70
Hey,
games?
that man, listen.
You need to play.
That's 10
70.
years almost. No, about 8 years?
Whatever. Yeah.
Not 7.
Like,
Film.
I mean, it's.
I make that move right away. I don't even wait, man. I make that move early.
But Pat Riley, the same as it's the same. He has the same mindset. I need to go after a dynasty player. If you look at Pat Riley's history, all of his players they're tops.
So they ain't really went
Magic,
after.
Kareem, he inherited Ewing when he came here. He drafted Dwayne, traded for Shaq,
But
right?
who else since then?
Traded for LeBron, right? So you think about the names he goes after. That's where his legacy is coming from. He's going after, GOAT type players. He's going after freak of natures.
But it's been 10 years since he went after somebody like that. 10 years.
So let's talk about the current state of Heat, Pat Riley. After securing the top spot in the East in 2022, he made a surprising finals run as the 8th seed in 2023, followed that up by finishing 8th last season, getting smacked by the Celtics in the first round without Jimmy Butler, Terry Rozier, who were both sidelined. He didn't have much movement in free agency, missed out on the Dame, missed out on Drew, missed out on stars. Lost Caleb Martin to the Sixers, who took less money to go to Philly.
Crazy.
And when asked about the decision, he said, being a part of that winning culture and something bigger than yourself is something that draws you in.
Is that it again?
Being a part of that winning culture and something bigger than yourself is something that draws you in. Sixers have not won a championship since 1980.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a weird statement.
That's
weird as hell.
Statement he made.
It's a get out statement. It's
Is it not Heat? What is the Heat culture?
Yeah.
So,
That don't sound right because the process culture is different.
That's why I said, can you say that again? Like, where's he? You said he went to Miami or he left Miami?
took less bread to go to the Sixers. Said being a part of that winning culture, something bigger than yourself, is something that draws you
Part
in.
of that.
As far as Philly.
No.
No,
Speaking of Miami.
I think he said
He's speaking of Philly.
Going to Philly.
Yeah, that's why it's weird. What he said is weird.
It caught me off guard too. I did the same thing. Like
winning
So-
culture.
you went.
So being a part of that.
I take less bread. He offered me more
Okay, I
money to stay.
understand that.
I know what I'm saying. I'm
I
taking
heard
less
that.
bread to go to Philly.
Okay, I took less bread to go to Philly.
When asked about the decision, he said being a part of that winning culture is something bigger than yourself is something that draws you in.
See, I have a word with that. I have a problem like the word that. If he would have said this winning culture,
It's in reference to Philly.
Going to Philly.
Yeah, in reference
So I
to
think
going-
because he's talking about having Embiid there, Paul George, and all that.
their thought process in trying to win a
Putting together a winning
Yeah, I
roster.
think I think they're in championship mode, and
Yeah.
I'd rather go win a championship,
Facts.
and we don't know what's going on.
Let me spin it forward.
Like that.
And according to reports,
Yeah, I know. It caught me. Yeah, that's what I said.
according to reports that he believed they are contenders if this squad that they have currently can stay healthy. After the season ended, Pat Riley had this to say.
Wait, hold on.
contenders.
According to reports, this is not for me. I just merely host. He believed they are contenders if this squad can stay healthy.
Heat
Think they are contenders.
this year.
But after the season ended, Pat Riley had this to say about the state of the franchise. He's saying, quote, our organization is not about rebuilding. I'll never use the word. We'll retool as if we're rebuilding to try to make it better. We're not going to avoid anything if we have an opportunity to bring in who we think is the critical piece. There's only a couple of them in the league, for Christ's sakes. For the most part, we have to try to control those things we can control.
Brand new, I think, critical piece. Hey, hold on. Our organization is not about rebuilding.
We'll retool.
We'll retool
And as if,
we're rebuilding.
okay. Yeah, that's called word
You know what?
magic. That's word magic.
Yeah, that's it. I think we should, whoever the president is, I think they
weird.
should go down there and really check that water out there, because
That's the water.
there's some shit that's been going on
Sewer,
with
sewer
words. We are confused here.
like you came in a snake. You got this over here so you can grab him.
Hey,
Gotcha.
like I'm sitting here like,
to move quicker than that. You got to move quicker than that.
We're not rebuilding, we just retool.
You just retooling.
It's like rebuilding, but I don't like the word.
I don't like the word. I don't like the way it sounds. It don't sound too good.
But if we keep this same team healthy, we're going to make the playoffs.
We'll not make the playoffs.
The eighth seed
Be a
team.
contender.
The eighth seed, the same eighth
If
seed.
the eighth seed
I
back-to-back
can't,
seasons.
listen, I can't wait till I get that age where I get to be delusional. And then when someone is, I'm probably already that, right? Like,
I would say that age is 40.
but I don't understand. Right now, I don't know that I am for me to capitalize on being delusional.
Yeah, monetize off of it.
Yeah.
Get some money off of my delusion.
These press conferences like,
I
they're
have.
gonna have fun with that one.
As soon as you say
Put
it.
that in your back. Just trick them, baby. Gotcha.
So extended Bam over the offseason.
Good
Like I said, Jimmy betting on himself.
What did Bam sign for?
3-year extension. Let me double check the bread.
So they didn't even offer Jimmy an extension?
No. Yeah, that was the Pat.
3-year, $165 million extension. There was some back and forth between Pat and Jimmy.
Yeah.
Concerns about Jimmy availability during the regular season.
Yeah, this is one of those things where he can sign right before the season.
Who?
Jimmy. They can offer him right before the season. Like, okay, yeah, you've been.
Could.
They could.
Ain't.
Right.
Is Jimmy one of Pat guys? That's the question. Is Pat at this point like, I don't like this mother.
So Jimmy.
I don't like this mother.
Jimmy known for the trolling media day. We saw it a couple years ago when he had the long braids. We saw it with the emo look, but came as regular Jimmy this year. Said he was all about his business.
I mean, for a guy who plays on the court, I'm pretty sure. And I mean, he does everything what Pat would want from a guy. So
Except for what?
be healthy enough.
Take
but
us-
that can
to take us
but that
there.
can be responsibility on Pat too, in how he trains and how he practices with players.
Yep.
So that can be, like, I really want to see, like, compared to everybody else, I'm pretty sure they do the most shit going on.
Even before practice.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure, like, they're closer to old school than it is to this new school.
I'm with you.
I'm pretty sure they still doing what, body fat checking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure they doing cardios and doing cardio runs, and they still having regular preseason.
Yep.
Training camp. I mean, regular training camp, 2 days.
Talk about that Heat culture.
No, Heat culture was right there. Go. I'll show you Heat culture.
Can we see the quote
I
again?
study Heat culture. It's that line where it says, opportunity to bring in who we think is a critical piece. That's Heat culture. That critical piece right there. That superstar. Because there's only a few in the league. See,
That's what he
For
said.
Christ.
yeah.
For Christ's sake.
For Christ's sake.
A few. What's
A
a
few.
few? Few's not a couple.
Ooh,
A
it's
couple's more than few.
Yeah, there's only a few. That's Luka, Ant-Man, Wemby, like Giannis. There's only a few. Those are the guys. That's the critical piece right there. And I don't think he has. And I don't know who's dumb enough to.
Is Bam a critical piece?
No.
3-year extension.
No.
I don't think he is either.
When he talking about critical, it was
No, he
only.
needs somebody that's gonna
It's
put him
only
Superstar.
game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
know
what I'm saying. But they've been
somebody-
trying to
But
like paint Bam
He a
as
critical
Miami.
piece for them.
He's a critical
No.
piece.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But in that, what you're talking about, no,
how-
he's a critical piece for them. Yeah.
No, critical piece is how we look at critical piece.
Yeah.
His wordplay with him.
Absolutely.
It's like,
Absolutely. No,
what was
we know
rebuild?
what he
Not
mean.
rebuild. What is it?
Retooling.
Retooling?
Yeah, we know what he means.
He means, like,
Yeah, we know what he means. Yeah,
superstar.
We need to
we need
switch out our
Shea.
star.
So we need Shea. We need.
Yeah.
We need.
Jimmy got to go.
Yeah, we
Now,
need one of them
I
guys.
would. He is, but see, he is a type of dude that will say, all right, look, I'll give you Jimmy Butler and Bam for Wemby.
Woo! Think
Like,
he's
he's-
do one and all? He'll do one and all?
And what's
He's that-
Pop going to
that-
do?
You think they'll do that? They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that.
Pop
San Antonio would.
You don't think so?
No.
Jimmy and Bam?
Jimmy and Bam for Wemby?
You don't think they San Antonio players?
I don't think
Nah.
Not right now.
If that was a
Dallas
what?
does it?
Shit, yeah.
Jimmy and Ben for who on Dallas?
Pat Riley, John Morant, he is the only one who'll be like, I don't even worry about that young fella. Your ass to be in
For
this gym.
sure.
You'll be in this gym so long you won't have time to go pop, pop, pop.
You
Right?
got your own strip club. We'll
He's-
get you a strip club in your basement,
Man,
boy.
that's
Don't go
that's
nowhere.
funny too, because as strict as Pat Riley is, if you think about some of the personalities he bring in some wild boys. And they cool, right? And he brung in Gary Payton. He brung in Shaq. He brung in, shit, that was all the same team, right? Antoine Walker,
Yeah.
Posey, like, so he
They too tired to turn
He takes
up.
the chance. So it's basically like, what is he going to do with his pieces? Is he going to use some of those pieces to go after one of those players?
This is old though. This Miami format we done seen, it's like they've been rebuilding since they got Bam and then Tyler Hero. And then it's like you add Jimmy. It's like we seen y'all
They just paid some.
But still living off the hype of the finals run.
in the COVID, and even in COVID, living off of the COVID.
I think when they gave Duncan Robinson that money,
That's it.
Downhill.
Because he ain't did nothing. They benched him after that.
What is his contract? His contract's
It
so
was
messed
5
up.
years. It was
He
5.
might-
Whatever it was,
He might have made 40. He might have made 40,000 off that difference.
What was it?
But the
Duncan
number was
Robinson,
5 for 80.
5 for 80, yeah.
was
5 for
80,
80 or
right?
90.
So he's getting paid 19.4 this year, and he has a player option for 20 mil next
To
year.
do not
incentive.
chill.
No, look at this.
He chilling.
Remember that contract was incentive based.
No, some parts of it, not all of it, though.
That's what I'm saying. What is the base salary of it? Because it was so incentive based.
So I'm saying only 10 million is guaranteed 2025, 2026.
I'm with you, but still.
But prior to that,
what it was, don't.
I mean, when you looked at it, like, ooh, damn, that's a lot of
But
money.
they gave that to him after the first year, like right after the COVID thing.
Because he went undrafted.
I don't like it.
It's gonna be some.
People would say he went undrafted for a reason.
Yeah.
It's gonna be some.
But he can shoot it.
That's about it.
It's gonna be
He
some.
shoot it.
It's gonna be some
Yeah.
real big
Shoot
moves.
it.
So could you.
Yeah. That's what I said. He can shoot
You
it.
can
but-
shoot too. You can shoot. A lot of people can shoot.
Woof.
Maricola wanted to shoot 100.
Absolutely.
He
Throw him
can
out
shoot.
there.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Everybody, people can shoot.
Miami's
Shout out
cooked.
Anthony
man.
Maricola.
Miami's cooked for sure.
Of course.
They are
Yeah.
cooked.
all right, well, let's keep this moving. We got to talk about some good news.